Hi, I'm Archie Harris, and I'm going to be telling you my story about how I felt like dropping out. I was playing ball, and that was really the only thing I thought I was good at. I really wasn't even focusing on school. I just had my mind set on just basketball. So when that was took away, I felt like I ain't had no other reason to come back to school. I'm going to introduce to you some of the people that I chose to help me tell my story. David Stovall, a guy who comes from where I come from and knows how it is to be a young black male. My uncle, who played a big role in my life. Coach Dixon, a big role model in my life, who deals with young black men every day as a football coach. Rich Wallace, a younger guy that could relate to the lifestyle that I went through. Cameron, a neighborhood friend that I grew up with.
I was 15, going on 16 years old, and I found out that you could legally drop out of school at 16 without your parents suffering any repercussions. I thought about it quite extensively.
I started figuring that school wasn't all that important. Popularity was, being cool was, and drinking and smoking weed was extremely important too.
In high school, it was always in my mind, like, I was trying to figure out, what is this thing for, right? So why am I here?
I could say my first year of high school, I didn't do nothing. I wound up with 2 credits. And I seen my class graduating in '87, and I couldn't play ball my next year, so I had to double time, summer school, night school.
I ain't never had that feeling, but I know people who dropped out. And what they told me was that, you know what I'm saying, when nobody there, really. Didn't nobody care about their work. So they looking at it like, don't nobody else care about my work. They got tired of the stuff at school, tired of the situation. So they gave up. They like, people done already gave up on me, you feel me?
Because they don't see themselves in the text. You know, if you don't see yourself in the books, you don't see yourself. You're not learning your own history. The teachers aren't engaged in the classroom.
They don't try to teach the concept of that they'll catch your interest or engage you into certain things.
A young person can just be bored with the space. Another situation might be that the people in the building are so antagonistic towards the young person that they might see like, this might not be a place for me. Another thing is that there could be a sense of hopelessness.
You know, especially in young black males, it's like they have a more hard time if they ain't got like a father figure or a male figure behind them, pushing them. So I want to know, do you think, like, is it important for a young black male to have that father figure behind them, and what ways do that affect them?
Well, I feel like it is important, because you feel me, I ain't really got my daddy in my life. So having a male just pushing them behind them, that'll mean a lot, because it's like you missing out on a lot.
I think there needs to be more mentors in African American schools, or there needs to be more mentors in schools, period, that can point kids in the right direction when they see them coming off track, you know, and pointing out keeping the goal at hand for them, that you need to graduate. I believe the mentors should be people that look like them, for one. I think the mentors should definitely just be there to engage, not like demanding or being too forceful in the fact that to encourage kids to get to finish up their the diploma, but just being there step by step with them.
And in our school, it's four male teachers, and it's only 2 African American teachers. That's probably why most of the time males more quick to drop out, because it's not really a lot of black males in school. All the black males that you could really see is out in the streets.
If you don't have a sense of hope or a sense of control of your own destiny, and you're feeling bad about yourself, and there's no one supporting you in doing the things that you want to do on a positive end, and then somebody is showing you love, they put a little money in your pocket, you might hold some form or deliver a pack form or what have you, or they might just be looking out for you, then those become the people that you associate.
You think out here, like growing up, like you said, growing up on the west side, you think that affect the way how kids see school, their community in the streets?
Well, yeah. The lifestyle is rough, you know. It's rough being a young black man and trying to actually work hard to try to get out the ghetto. I mean, this all this is. We in the ghetto, you know, so.
I'm riding around, I'm getting it. I'm riding around, I'm getting it. It's mine, I spend it.
You know, the rap videos came out and the guys with the bling and all that. You know, and that guy that's out there that's got the corner open, you know, he gonna come on, take you shopping, you know, come on. And then he gonna get in your head.
A good way to keep like young black males in school, it's like extracurricular activities.
I think the thing that saved me in high school was athletics. I think my peer group was also important, because around my sophomore year, I started to read stuff around knowledge of self, consciousness, African American studies, the history of people of color, and that got me more interested.
I believe if education catches up with the interests of children, less children will drop out of school. You know, we still seem to have used the same educational practices that were put in place when my parents were in school in the 50s. And that's not working for everybody these days.
Show me like examples of how they can use this in the real world, and then I'd be more interested in hearing it, because like I feel like that's beneficial to me.
I think that we should award kids for what they're good at. If this kid can beat on a desk and make a sound, make a symphony with a pen and his fist, he should be deemed an honor student, just like the one that could solve geometry questions in 3rd grade, you know? I think that we have children that have varied talents. I knew kids that were in 3rd grade that could draw images that, honestly, I felt like were way beyond their years, you know?
Is there anything you want to add or a message you want to get to the young black men out here that might want to drop out?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this, man. That's the best thing you need to do. Don't worry about stay in school, because I've been to the penitentiary 3 times, and things get more harder and harder as you go.